Let's dive in. When you think of top theme parks, Dollywood stands out. Not just for its thrilling rides or its beautiful setting, but for the unique spirit that sets it apart from every other park in the country. It's a place where the magic of the Smoky Mountains meets the heart and soul of country music, and where every visit feels like coming home to a celebration of Southern hospitality. Especially if you love country music and Southern charm, Dollywood is a dream come true. The park is infused with the sounds of live bluegrass and country performances, and every corner is decorated with warm, welcoming touches that reflect the region's rich heritage. It's not just about the attractions, it's about the feeling you get as soon as you step through the gates. Nestled in the breathtaking Smoky Mountains, Dollywood is more than rides. It's about unforgettable shows, mouth-watering food. Yes, that cinnamon bread is legendary, and Dolly Parton's signature warmth that you can feel in every detail. From the scent of fresh-baked treats wafting through Craftsman's Valley to the world-class performances at the amphitheater, Dollywood is a feast for the senses and a tribute to the culture of East Tennessee. Beyond the music and food, Dollywood celebrates Appalachian traditions with skilled artisans, unique crafts, and even a sanctuary for rescued bald eagles. It's a place where history and creativity come alive, offering something special for every generation. Families come here to make lifelong memories, and it's consistently ranked among America's best theme parks. Whether it's a child's first roller coaster or a family reunion picnic, Dollywood is a backdrop for moments that last a lifetime. The laughter, the excitement, and the sense of togetherness are what keep guests coming back year after year. But Dolly doesn't run it alone. Her partner, Hershend Family Entertainment, a company with decades of experience in creating destinations that bring families together. Their collaboration is built on shared values and a passion for delivering joy to millions of visitors. Hershend is a major player, running not just Dollywood, but also Silver Dollar City in Missouri, a variety of aquariums across the country, and even the world-famous Harlem Globetrotters. Their reach extends far beyond Tennessee, shaping the family entertainment landscape nationwide. Their focus, wholesome, family-friendly fun, making their partnership with Dolly a perfect match. Together, they create experiences that are safe, uplifting, and memorable, always putting families first and ensuring that every guest leaves with a smile. So, when Hershend makes a big move, the industry pays attention. Their decisions can influence trends, spark new ideas, and even shift the direction of family entertainment across the country. Recently, they closed a couple of parks in Georgia, sparking questions about what's next. These closures have left many wondering about the future of Hershend's portfolio and what it could mean for their other beloved attractions. What does this mean for the company, the communities, and Dollywood itself? The ripple effects are felt not just by employees and guests, but by local businesses and entire towns that rely on these parks for tourism and jobs. Let's break it all down and explore how these changes could shape the future of Dollywood, Hershend, and the world of family entertainment. In Georgia, two beloved family fun centers, Malibu Norcross and Mount Asia, have closed for good. For decades, these parks were more than just places to play. They were cornerstones of their communities, where laughter echoed and families gathered for celebrations, milestones, and simple weekend escapes. Malibu Norcross was a go-to for go-karts, arcades, and birthday parties for over 20 years. Generations of kids learned to drive their first go-kart here, and countless birthday candles were blown out in its party rooms. The arcade buzzed with excitement, and the sound of laughter filled the air as families competed for high scores and prizes. Mount Asia, in Cobb County, offered mini-golf, batting cages, and more, making it a staple for local families. It was the kind of place where you could spend an afternoon perfecting your swing or challenging your friends to a round of mini-golf, all while parents relaxed nearby, knowing their kids were safe and happy. These weren't massive theme parks, but they were community favorites, places where memories were made close to home. They offered affordable fun, a break from routine, and a chance for families to connect without traveling far or spending a fortune. Their closure leaves a real void for families who relied on them for affordable, spontaneous fun. For many, these parks were a tradition, somewhere to go after school, on weekends, or for special occasions. Now, parents are left searching for new places to create those same cherished memories with their children. The final day for Malibu Norcross was September 28, 2025, a sad moment for many. On that day, families gathered one last time, snapping photos, sharing stories, and saying heartfelt goodbyes to a place that had been part of their lives for so long. Employees, too, felt the loss, as they bid farewell to co-workers and guests who had become like family. These centers were woven into the fabric of their neighborhoods. They hosted school field trips, summer camps, and community events, bringing people together from all walks of life. Their absence is felt not just by regular visitors, but by the entire community. Now, with both gone, people are left wondering, why did this happen so suddenly? The closures seemed abrupt, leaving families and employees with unanswered questions and a sense of loss that goes beyond just missing a favorite hangout. The loss is more than just entertainment. It's the end of an era for Georgia families. These parks were places where childhoods were shaped, friendships were formed, and family bonds were strengthened. Their closing marks a significant change in the local landscape. Let's look at what led to these closures and what it means for the future of family fun in Georgia. To understand the closures, rewind to March 2024. Herschend made a huge move, acquiring Palace Entertainment, a deal that included 24 parks across the U.S. Big names like Kennywood and Dutch Wonderland joined the Herschend family, along with the smaller Georgia centers. But less than 2 years later, Malibu, Norcross, and Mountasia were shut down. For a company known for nurturing attractions, this was a quick turnaround. It's like buying a house and selling it before you unpack. The decision was swift and final, surprising many. After a closer look, Herschend realized some parks didn't fit their long-term vision. That's why the Georgia centers had to go. 10. So, why did Herschend close these parks so soon after acquiring them? The decision seemed abrupt, especially to families who had just started making new memories at these local fun centers. Many wondered if something had gone wrong behind the scenes, or if the company had changed its mind about investing in these communities. Herschend's CEO addressed the concerns directly, explaining that the closures weren't due to financial trouble or poor performance. Instead, it came down to operational differences and a strategic reassessment of the company's long-term goals. Herschend has built its reputation on running large destination parks like Dollywood, places that draw visitors from across the country and offer immersive all-day experiences. These parks are designed to be major attractions, with extensive entertainment, dining, and unique rides. In contrast, managing smaller local fun centers, think go-karts, arcades, and mini-golf, is a completely different business. These venues cater to quick visits and local crowds, requiring a different approach to staffing, marketing, and guest experience. The closures weren't a reflection on the dedication of the staff or the enjoyment guests found there. Instead, Herschend made a calculated, strategic choice to focus on what aligns best with their expertise and vision for the future. In public statements, Herschend thanked employees and local communities for their support, emphasizing that the decision was not taken lightly. They wanted to be clear, this was a business move, not a personal one. Going forward, the company is doubling down on what it does best, creating large-scale, immersive attractions that set industry standards and draw huge crowds. By letting go of the smaller centers, Herschend can now channel more resources into upgrading and expanding their flagship parks, ensuring they remain top destinations for families and thrill-seekers alike. Ultimately, it's about playing to their strengths and delivering unforgettable experiences where it matters most, at the parks that define their brand. While the closures are tough for local families and employees, Herschend believes this move will help keep the company strong and focused for years to come. This isn't just about Georgia, it's part of a bigger strategy. After acquiring Palace Entertainment, Herschend began streamlining, selling off 3 water parks and closing the 2 Georgia centers. In total, they've divested or closed about a fifth of the parks from the deal. It's like buying a mixed lot and keeping only the best. Herschend is curating its portfolio, focusing on high-quality destination parks. The goal? Be better, not just bigger. This pattern shows a clear, calculated approach to building a stronger company. 8. The big question: what does this mean for Dollywood? Good news. Dollywood is not just safe, it's thriving. These closures free up resources and attention for the company's crown jewel. Dollywood remains the flagship, setting the standard for all Herschend properties. The company is doubling down on its premier destinations, with Dollywood at the top. Visitors won't see any negative effects. If anything, the park is poised for even more investment and growth. New attractions are already planned for 2026. The focus is on making Dollywood even better for future generations. So, rest easy. Dollywood's future is brighter than ever. The cinnamon bread, the music, the magic, they're all here to stay. 11. Let's talk numbers. Acquiring Palace Entertainment was a billion-dollar move. Herschend reportedly took out a $1.1 billion loan to make it happen. That kind of debt means every asset needs to pull its weight. The company quickly evaluated its new properties, closing or selling those that didn't fit. Selling parks and closing centers helps generate cash and cut costs. It's a strategic financial move. Streamline operations, pay down debt, and focus on what works. Every dollar saved can be reinvested in blockbuster parks like Dollywood. In a $5 billion industry facing challenges, Herschend is being proactive and disciplined. These tough choices now ensure long-term stability and growth. It's all about short-term pain for long-term gain. 11. While the business logic is clear, the closures hit hard for Georgia families. Malibu Norcross and Mount Asia were more than businesses. They were community hubs. Affordable, spontaneous fun is now harder to find. For kids, teens, and employees, it's the end of a cherished chapter. Many lost jobs, and families lost a favorite gathering spot. These parks were woven into daily life, and their absence will be felt. Corporate decisions have real human consequences. The memories remain, but future generations won't have the same experiences. It's a bittersweet goodbye to two places that brought joy to so many. 10. So, what's the big takeaway? Herschend is doubling down on quality, focusing on world-class destination parks. For Georgia, it's a tough loss, but for Dollywood, it's a win. The company's clear vision means more investment and innovation for its flagship. Dollywood isn't just surviving, it's thriving, with new attractions on the horizon. The commitment to Dolly's park is stronger than ever. While we say goodbye to Georgia's fun centers, Dollywood's future shines bright. It remains a place of music, joy, and unforgettable memories. Dolly Parton and Herschend are protecting and growing a true legacy. The best is yet to come for Dollywood.